Welcome to ClickMyProject.com. In this video, I am going to discuss about a novel set of software matrices for software fault prediction. It is our abstract. Software fault prediction is a challenging but important task in software development. It can help the software engineers identify the fault early in the development process so they can be fixed before they can cause the problem in production. Machine learning techniques are useful in terms of software defect prediction. Decision tree, random forest, SVM, and naive Bayes algorithms are implemented for the classification of dataset. The result showed that the random forest model has the best performance in terms of accuracy, precision, and recall over the other machine learning models for software fault detection. Now we see the flow diagram. First, you may load the dataset which contain the features about the software fault. After loading the data, the next step is the pre-processing. In the pre-processing, the unwanted rows and columns and null values can be extracted. In the pre-processing, only important features can be extracted and used for further processing. The null values can be handled in the pre-processing step. After pre-processing, the next step is splitting. In this, the data can be split into two parts. One is trained data and another one is test data. 80% of data is used for training purpose and the remaining 20% of data is used for test purpose. Once the model is trained, the next step is classification. In this, the test model can evaluate the trained data. In our project, we use random forest model, decision tree model, SVM, and naive Bayes for classification and used for prediction. After classification, the performance matrices like accuracy, specificity, precision, recall can be found out, and from which you can see which algorithm has high accuracy. After that, the next step is the prediction. In this, the user can give some input based on the training. It can predict whether the software is defect or not. Now we see our output. First, go to the home page and run the file. And click the start button. If you already registered, you may enter the username and the password. Otherwise, you first register. After entering all the details, you may click this submit option. Your details will be successfully registered. Once registered, you log in with your username and the password. After login, you may load the dataset. You go to the dataset folder. From here, you can select the dataset. After that, load that. You see the data will be successfully loaded. You see here how many rows are there in our dataset and how many columns are present in our dataset. After that, you may click the next option. It is a pre-processing module. In this, unnecessary data can be cleaned and missing values can be removed and necessary features can be extracted. In this module, you may click the pre-process button. Now we see the symbols or unwanted data can be converted into the null values. The null values can be removed, and the pre-processing is successfully completed. In this you can see the feature extraction. The false represent there is no defect source uh, in the source code, and the two indicate there is a defect in the software. After pre-processing, you may click the next option. It is a splitting module. Now we click the split button. The whole data set can be split into train data and the test data. The train data can be used to train the model, and the test data is used for evaluate the trained model. You can see the number of datas. 80% of the data will be used for training purpose, and the remaining percentage of data will be used for testing purpose. After that, you may click the next option. It is the classification module. Now we see the accuracy, precision, specificity, recall of these algorithms. First we see the decision tree. You can see the accuracy, precision of the decision tree algorithm, and click the navy bias. You can see the accuracy and precision of this algorithm. Now we see the SVM. You can see this, and finally we see the random forest accuracy. You can see the performance metrics of these algorithms. After that, you may click the next option. In this, you can see that the random forest model has the high accuracy than the other models. It is the prediction module. In this, you can enter some matrices. After entering the matrices, you can click the predict option. In this, you can see the result. The defect will be true. This indicates the software can have the defect.